Sweet Pumpkin. I'm so glad I was able to see your sweet face again today. Let's go on another date as soon as we can, yeah? Missing you already.
Huh? Neil, what are you talking about?
What's wrong, honey? You feeling a bit sleepy? Are you still sulking at me because you can't come over to my place yet? Aw, that's so cute. I love that about you. And anyway, like I told you before, we can't hang out at my place. My wife is there. We'll just have to get by with the office dates for now, okay? It won't be much longer, I promise. Anyway, good night, honey. Love you. Hugs and kisses.
Who are you talking to? Who is Sweet Pumpkin?
Joyce. I'll be heading back home soon. I don't need dinner.
Neil, what's going on? I'm a little confused. What were those messages?
Just a misunderstanding. Don't worry about it. It has nothing to do with you. Stay out of it, okay?
Well, alright then if you say so. But what do you mean by just a misunderstanding?
I already told you it has nothing to do with you. Stop nagging me about it. God, you are so annoying. Why are you being so suspicious? What did I ever do to you? Just leave it alone already.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to bother you. I was just wondering what time you'll be getting home.
What? Huh?
I mean, you just said you'd be coming home soon, so I was wondering what time that would be exactly. I thought I'd bring you a hot bath so you can relax when you get home, that's all.
10 o'clock sharp. Have it ready by then. And don't let it go lukewarm this time.
Okay then, I won't.
For God's sake, why do you have to question me about everything? So annoying. Why can't you just shut up and listen to what I tell you?
Sorry, I wasn't trying to pry or anything. I'm just trying to do something nice for you, really.
Okay, whatever. Just forget about it. See you at home.
See you soon.
Oh, Sweet Pumpkin. I messed up real bad. I made a big mistake. I need you to help me feel better right now. I'm super upset.
Oh, what happened, baby? Are you okay? We literally just saw each other. Didn't I just comfort you an hour or two ago? And you're already upset again? My poor, sensitive baby. What happened?
I accidentally sent a message to my wife that was meant for you. I think she knows about us now.
Huh? Are you serious? Isn't that kind of a big deal? So she knows you're cheating? Isn't that a major problem?
Nah, don't worry about it. My wife will still do whatever I say. She's basically like my slave.
Oh, that's lucky. You did mention she's a timid type of girl.
Yeah, exactly. But still, it really bothers me. With my wife being there, I always get really stressed out whenever I have to go home. Seriously, I can't even relax in my own house. Things are really tough for me at the moment, you know? You're my only source of comfort, Sweet Pumpkin.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool and all, but can you not talk about your wife so much? I don't want to hear it.
Oh, sorry, love. I didn't mean to upset you. Please, don't be mad at me, okay? I just can't help complaining sometimes, you know?
If you really hate her that much, then you should divorce her ASAP, right? I mean, why is it taking so long anyway? How long are you going to make me wait before you guys split up?
I know. I told you I want to divorce her soon, but the timing isn't right yet. I'm just so busy with work stuff at the moment, I don't have the time to go through a divorce. This is not easy or simple, you know, no matter how much we both want it.
I don't know. Kinda sounds like you're making excuses.
I'm not making excuses. Trust me, you're the only woman I need. We'll be together soon, okay? We just need to hold on until my work situation calms down. Then I'll divorce her and you can come over and see me anytime you want.
Well, if you say so then. You better promise me you'll divorce her as soon as you can. No more stalling, okay?
Of course not. I want to be rid of that woman as soon as I can.
I'm getting real tired of waiting for you. Maybe I should just show up one day at your place and see what happens. Could be fun.
Hey, don't even joke about that. I'd be in so much trouble, you know? I'd have to pay my wife alimony and everything. You don't want that to happen, right?
What's the problem? You have money.
But it would still be a pain to deal with. We've been going to all this effort to meet each other in secret this whole time. If you just show up one day and reveal everything, then all our efforts will go to waste.
Yeah, I was just joking. Don't take things so seriously, babe. But still, I want to move in with you soon, Neil. That part wasn't a joke. Once we're living together at your place, I can see you every single day.
I want that too, Pumpkin. But don't worry, not much longer now. Anyway, I gotta go. I'll be home in just a few minutes.
Oh, all right then. Talk to you later.
Yeah, good night, my sweet Pumpkin. I love you.
I love you too. See you soon, Neil. Sweet dreams.
Where are you? Answer me.
Sorry, I was buying the groceries. What's wrong?
Groceries? Like I care, damn it. Answer the phone when I call you, Joyce.
I'm sorry.
More importantly, you saw my messages, didn't you?
What? What messages? I haven't seen anything.
You little liar, tell the truth. The messages on my phone were marked as read in a bunch of places before I'd seen them. That means you went through my phone. Who else could have done this? It has to be you. Don't give me this load of bull, Joyce. Explain yourself. How dare you look at my messages without my permission? That's an invasion of privacy.
Please believe me, Neil. I haven't read anything. Even if I wanted to, your phone is password protected, right? I have no idea how to unlock it, and it's not like I could hack into it. Think about it. It's impossible for me to look at your messages without permission.
Huh? You really expect me to believe you? No one else could have done it. If you don't know how to hack into my phone, then how did you read my messages anyway?
I told you, I really didn't read them.
Don't talk back to me, Joyce.
I'm just trying to reassure you. At any rate, it wasn't me. Are you sure you didn't just leave the chat open or something?
Of course I am. I wasn't born yesterday.
What kind of messages were they anyway? Was it something that'll get you in trouble if someone else sees it?
That has nothing to do with you. Don't ask unnecessary questions. All that matters is whether or not you snooped. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? What did you do?
I told you I didn't do anything, really. I haven't seen any messages.
You promise?
I promise.
Well, fine then, if you insist. But I'm not convinced.
Sorry, Neil. I've been a bad girl. I went and looked through your phone.
Huh? What do you mean? Are you serious?
Sorry.
Oh, come on, you're just messing with me, right? Cut it out, babe. I'm at work right now. You didn't really go through my phone, did you?
I'm not kidding. I really did. I was just a little curious. Your messages were all marked as read, right?
Huh? That was because of you? You've got to be kidding me.
I told you. Are you surprised?
How could you do that? That's going a little too far for a practical joke, isn't it?
Sorry, love. I just couldn't help myself. You know what I'm like.
So everything my wife said earlier was true then?
I don't know. What did she say? I bet she made a bunch of excuses for you. She's such a little coward.
Well, yeah, more or less. She told me that she didn't know the password to get into my phone.
Seriously? So your wife doesn't know your password even though I do? That's hilarious. I almost feel bad for her. She must really trust you or something.
Anyway, why did you even do all of this in the first place? I promise I won't get mad at you if you tell me honestly, Pumpkin.
Well, to be totally honest, I was a little jealous of her.
Huh? Are you serious? Really? You were jealous? But why? I can't imagine you being jealous.
Yeah, I guess so. Something like that. But can you really blame me? I want to know what kind of messages you're sending her. I was curious about how you interact with your wife compared to how you talk to me, you know? And besides, I need to make sure you've been totally honest with me, Neil. Maybe all this talk about leaving your wife as soon as work calms down is just a lie. You never know.
What? You really thought I was lying to you about all that stuff? That hurts, babe. You know I would never lie to you.
Hey, sulk at me. It's not my fault. That kind of thing happens sometimes, you know? A guy will tell his girlfriend or whoever that she's his number one, but he actually has no intention of leaving his wife. I guess I was just worried that maybe you still love your wife more than me.
Well, I guess some guys might do that kind of thing, but I'm different. I could never lie to you, sweet pumpkin. And anyway, I couldn't possibly love that woman more than you. Our relationship is totally miserable. No love between us at all. That bed is stone cold, you know?
You promise?
I told you before, didn't I? We're more like a master and servant than a married couple. Or maybe more like a master and slave? Seriously, that's all she is to me.
Yeah, I guess it sure does seem that way. And I was able to confirm everything you're saying when I saw your messages. Looks like you really do love me more than her after all. I mean, it seems like you're so cold in all your messages to your wife after all. I'm so relieved. I guess I was just being silly, worrying over nothing.
Aw, sweetheart, you don't need to worry about anything. I love you.
I love you too, baby. Which reminds me, there's something I've been meaning to ask you about. I have a little request.
What is it? If there's anything I can do to make you happy, I'll do it.
Okay, awesome. You really mean that?
Of course, sweet pumpkin.
In that case, I want to have a fun time with you at your place next time. What do you think?
At my place? Are you serious? I don't know about that, Liz. It's a little bit too risky, don't you think? What if my wife discovers us?
But I thought you said you'd do whatever I wanted.
I know, but there are limits, baby. What you're suggesting could get us into major trouble, you know?
Who cares? You're gonna divorce your wife anyway, right? I mean, does it really matter if she finds out about us at this point?
Yeah, I know, and I still plan on divorcing her and everything. But like I told you before, if she finds out I'm having an affair, it'll just end up making the divorce more complicated for us when the time comes. Not just for me, for you too. I don't want you to have to go through any stress. I'm just looking out for you. You could wind up in a tough spot if all this comes out, you know?
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding. Just teasing you a little, okay? Don't take it so seriously.
Huh? So you weren't serious? Well, thank God for that. What the heck, babe? You had me sweating bullets for a minute there.
My bad. Don't worry, I get it. I don't want your wife to find out about us either, even if she is a timid little thing.
That's a relief. Well, I'm just glad you understand how serious this is.
Yeah, of course. But you know, I do want to see your house sometime. I'm just so curious. It's a nice place you have, right? And I'm probably going to end up living there someday. Indulge my curiosity a little, will ya? I can start my plans for how I'm going to renovate it after your wife leaves.
Well, I don't know. Like I said, it's a little risky, don't you think?
Oh, please, Neil.
What if you forget something at my house and my wife finds it? What if she smells your perfume or something?
Oh, please, honey. You've been watching too many movies. Nothing like that is going to happen. I'll be super careful. I don't want us to be discovered by her any more than you do.
Well, I guess it might be a good idea for you to see my place at least once.
I know, right? And it's a newly built place, right? Does it have a pool or a helicopter port?
Now you're just getting carried away, love. It's not a mansion or anything.
I'm thinking that after I move in, I'll want to get rid of any reminders of your wife, so the place is going to get another coat of wallpaper and maybe some remodeling done. And I want a walk-in closet if you don't already have one.
You haven't even seen the place yet, and you're already making plans. I think it's sweet. Okay, have it your way. I give in. I can never say no to my sweet pumpkin. You can come over.
Yay! I knew you'd say yes. When can I come? Today? Tomorrow?
Just wait a little. I'll sort things out so that I have a reason to invite you. Gotta make some preparations before you can visit.
Awesome, I'm so excited. Thanks, honey. I love you.
I love you too, Liz. How about next week? Does that work for you?
Yeah, no problem. I have to work on the weekdays, of course. How about Saturday or Sunday night?
Yeah, either of those work for me. Sunday at 6?
I'll see you then. Can't wait.
Okay, great. I gotta get back to work now, but I'll be thinking of you, okay?
I'll be thinking of you too, Neil. Talk to you later. I miss you already.
Miss you too. Good night. XOXO. Hey, Joyce. You can go home next weekend. Stay at your mother's or something.
Huh? Why? Is something happening next weekend?
A friend of mine is coming over for a few drinks, that's all. He lives upstate, so he'll be staying the night and driving back the next day.
I didn't know you had any friends from upstate.
Well, for your information, I do. Don't question me, Joyce.
Well, it's fine if you want to invite him, but does that mean I have to leave? I can make you two dinner and stuff like that. I won't be a nuisance.
You just get in the way, so I want you out of the house. Go stay at your mother's house or whatever. Just don't be home that weekend.
Well, okay, if you insist. Then what are you going to do about food while I'm not home?
Don't worry about it. We'll get delivery. Anyway, it's not like you could make something that great even if you were going to be home. Why do you have so much confidence in your cooking? You're an average cook at best. It's not like I'll be starving if you're not around or something.
I'm sorry. Maybe I misunderstood because you always tell me to make you dinner. And even if I'm leaving the house for a while, I usually make you some stuff to eat and leave it in the fridge, right? So I was just wondering why this time is different.
I told you not to question me. All you need to know is that I don't need you to cook anything for me next weekend. Don't make me repeat myself a million times. Go to your mother's house. Do you understand what I'm telling you, Joyce? I'm giving you permission to take a holiday here, so go. Why are you always pestering me about everything?
Okay, I'll go. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pester you.
There it is again. I'm sorry. That's what you always say. I don't want your apologies. I want you to get better.
I will, Neil, I will.
And by the way, I don't want you to come back until Sunday. I'll be so annoyed if you come back while my friend is still here and bring our moods down with your constant complaining.
Okay, then I'll stay out until evening time.
Leave on Friday and stay 2 nights at your parents'. And don't come back too early on Sunday. Wait until nighttime, okay? If you come back on Sunday morning or something, you'll be in big trouble. Got it?
Yes, I understand. Leave Friday night, don't come back until Sunday night. I can do that.
Don't do anything weird either.
Weird? Like what?
I don't know. I could never know what a dumb bimbo like you will come up with next. I have no idea what kind of stupid plan you'd cook up, but I know it wouldn't work out for you in the long run. Trust me, it's not worth it. So don't even think about it, Joyce.
Huh? What do you mean? I have no idea what you could be talking about. I'm not thinking about doing anything, really. You told me to go home and stay at my mother's place next weekend, and I said okay, that's all. Is there some reason I'd be coming up with a plan at a time like this?
I told you specifically not to come up with a plan, didn't I? And there's no reason. Stop probing me. Always questioning me about every little thing I do.
Sorry, Neil.
And I told you not to apologize so much either. When will you learn, Joyce?
I just thought maybe there was some hidden meaning in what you were saying, that's all. I didn't really understand if I was missing something. So I thought I should ask.
Well then, don't think. And don't question me either. Do you know your place in this household or not? I'm the husband, you're just the wife. That means that you do what I say without interrogating me. Got it? That's how this relationship works. You don't understand that yet?
I understand.
Well, start acting like it. Anyway, the point is, you're going to your parents next weekend, okay? That's all. Say hi to them for me. I've just been talking to my friend and planning everything, and we've decided he's gonna leave at 9 on Sunday night. So you should come back at 10 then, okay? No earlier, no later, 10 on the dot. Don't mess this up for me, Joyce.
I won't. I'll do as you say.
That's the spirit.
Neil, can you pick up the phone? It's an emergency. Reply to me as soon as you see this, please.
Are you dumb, Joyce? Were you born yesterday? Why on God's green earth did you just call the cops? What is going on with you?
Huh? What's your problem? It sounds like you don't understand the position you're in right now. You and that woman can both go to hell as far as I'm concerned.
Huh? What's with you all of a sudden?
I feel bad for those police officers who went to the house having to see two idiots in their birthday suits. They must have felt sick at the sight of it too. I hope you're ashamed. Although I knew about what was going on with you and your affair from the very beginning.
Wait a minute, what? Why are you acting so different? Your tone has completely changed.
It sure has, hasn't it? I guess you could say, as pitiful as it is, that I was just afraid of you before. But now I have no idea why I felt the need to tiptoe around you all these years when you're nothing but a pathetic scumbag.
Huh? How dare you say that to me? Watch your tone, Joyce.
Oh, get over it. I don't care anymore. And to think I've been worrying about whether or not it would be better to divorce you or stay married this entire time. I was thinking that if I was going to divorce you in the end, I should wait until I have enough proof of your infidelity to do it. I thought it might take a long time to get any real dirt on you, but look what happened today. I guess it all worked out for me sooner than expected, huh? How lucky.
Joyce, listen, you've got to get rid of the pictures from today.
Why should I?
Please, get rid of them. I'm begging you. My girlfriend and I are going to be in huge trouble if you don't get rid of them. And the police saw everything too. We're having a tough time, because of all of this.
Oh, poor you. You're seriously trying to appeal to my sympathy at this point? You think I care what happens to you and that woman after you've broken my trust like this? After you've lied to me? How dare you speak to me about her?
Well, why did you even call the police in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. You could get in trouble for that, actually. I'm pretty sure it's an actual crime to call 911 without provable cause.
Well, what was I supposed to do? I couldn't get in contact with you all day, and when I tried going directly to the house, there was some random car I'd never seen before parked there. When I rang the doorbell, you wouldn't come out, and I could hear what sounded like a woman shrieking coming from the second floor. I asked the neighbors what I should do, and we all decided it would be best to call the police just in case. I actually had your best interests at heart. I had no idea if something terrible had happened to you or not, but it just turned out that you were cheating on me, which I already basically knew. Not a bad result if you think about it, huh? As much as I despise you, I wouldn't have wanted you to die or something.
Wait a minute. You talked to the neighbors about this? You already spread this all around the neighborhood, you crazy woman? What about my reputation? How am I supposed to face them now?
I just asked around for a bit of advice, that's all. I mean, I didn't know what to do. If you're angry that the police were called, be angry at yourself and your woman for doing something that got the police called. Don't try and pin all your misfortunes on me. Seriously, what was I supposed to think? Even your father in the hospital is flabbergasted at all this.
Huh? Why is Dad in hospital? Did something happen to him?
That's what I was trying to contact you about, Neil. I told you it was an emergency. Your dad got hurt and he had to be sent to the hospital in an ambulance.
Are you serious? Is he okay?
He fell down the stairs at home and broke 4 ribs. It seems like your mother tried to contact you multiple times, but you weren't picking up the phone or responding to any of her messages. She was really worried, so she contacted me asking me to get in touch with you in a panic. Your mom was worried about you, She was so scared and stressed out. But I guess you were just too distracted by that woman to pick up the phone, huh? It makes me feel sick to think of it.
Well, if that's the situation, then you should have tried to contact me multiple times before resorting to any drastic measures, right?
I already told you I did try to contact you multiple times. I tried calling you. I tried texting you. I came to the house. Everything. Can you stop trying to pin everything on me like I'm the one who should feel guilty in this situation? I'm so sick of it, Neil.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. Since when do you talk to me like this? I'm your husband.
Not for much longer. After today's little incident, I've made up my mind for good to divorce you. I want to get rid of all your stuff as soon as possible. So get everything you're taking with you and leave our house.
Huh? What are you rambling about now? You really are a bimbo, Joyce. If we really are getting a divorce, then I'm gonna be living in this house with my new woman. You think I'd let you have the place? Not on my life. I just had the place built a few years ago, and I'm not giving it up to the likes of you. If anyone is packing up their stuff and leaving this house, it's you.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. Now hurry up and get out.
Huh? You're not making any sense. How many times do I have to repeat myself before you start to understand? I'm going to be living here with my girlfriend.
Yeah, good luck with that. The house is in my name, remember?
Wait, what?
The house was built by demolishing the house I used to live in when I was single, remember? The payment and the name of the property owner were all me because you didn't want to have to go through the procedure of redoing all the documents. So sorry to inform you, but you won't be able to stay. Don't treat the house like it belongs to you, Neil. It doesn't. You're gonna live there with your girlfriend? Give me a break. I'm never gonna let that happen.
Don't be stupid. This house belongs to me. I'm your husband, so all of your possessions belong to me.
Huh? Don't be ridiculous. What time period do you think this is? The 1800s? I can't believe you actually think it works like that. The house is in my name and it belongs to me. The loan is also in my name, remember? And no, you can't have it changed.
Wait, are you serious? No way, I had no idea. Damn it, I should have never left things to you. Now everything is a total mess. So, you tricked me then. I fell victim to your grand plan?
I tricked you? How embarrassing! I thought you said just the other week you had no idea what kind of stupid plan I'd cook up, but it wouldn't work out in the long run. You were so confident. It must be embarrassing to fall victim to my stupid plan after saying stuff like that, huh? Not that I planned any of this in the first place. You just forgot about basic stuff. I didn't have to do anything. You fell victim to my plan? The only thing you fell victim to is your own stupidity.
Just shut up, Joyce. Don't you gloat at me just because things coincidentally worked out for you this time. And don't call me stupid. I am not stupid. That house should have been mine, not yours. It's not fair.
If you want it so badly, then you can have it, Neil.
I can? Seriously?
Absolutely. If you pay for it, that is. But I guess that might be asking too much of you, since your salary is only about a third of mine, huh? You're welcome to try, though.
Don't joke around, Joyce. I can't possibly pay for the house. You'll just have to continue paying the loan like always. I'll let you have the house.
Well, that's how it would be if we were still married, I guess. But I'll be divorcing you, you know?
I won't forgive you if you do something so selfish. You have to take responsibility and pay for it.
What you're saying is crazy, Neil. Besides, if you can't pay for the house, you don't have to pay. You can leave and find your own place to live. But if you want the house, you'll have to pay for it. That's all I'm saying. It's not that hard to understand.
Fine then, I'll pay for the house, but let me pay in installments. Do you know what kind of woman my sweet pumpkin is? She's the department manager at my company, you know? She makes the same amount of money as you do, and she can pay the loan for me.
You call her sweet pumpkin? A middle-aged woman like her?
So what if I do? I fell in love with her open-minded personality, and I've decided I'm gonna be with her from now on. Just me and Sweet Pumpkin against the world, forever and ever.
You can do whatever you want, Neil, but just so you know, you and your Sweet Pumpkin are both fired.
Huh? What do you mean we're fired? Explain yourself.
Why don't you tell me? I thought you'd say something like you're lying.
Well, no. I just got a message from my boss, asking me if it's true that I had an affair with the company's department head and got the police called on me. Oh, I might be in trouble here.
Oh dear. Looks like news travels fast, huh? Actually, I may or may not have contacted your company earlier and asked them if a woman named Elizabeth Fenton works there.
So it was you. But I don't understand. Even if you did contact them, there's no way that they should know our personal information. What did you do?
Who, me? I didn't do anything. I'm just confirming because that's what the woman who was found naked in the house with you said her name was. And she mentioned she was the department head, your superior at work. So I thought maybe I should contact your company about this.
How could you do this to me? You seriously contacted the company?
But I have to say I'm relieved. You may be many things, but you're not a criminal. Don't be so confusing next time. You'll get the police called on you again if you're not careful.
Why, you...
Anyway, let's get a divorce, okay? I'll get the paperwork ready and give it to you to fill in. Are you going to wait there at the house for me to hand it to you? Or are you going to come to where I am?
Actually, maybe we shouldn't be too hasty about this. Can we just pretend that none of this happened?
No way! Are you crazy? I'm not going to forget about something like this.
It's not your choice to make, Joyce. I'm the husband. I decide if we're gonna get divorced or not.
That stuff isn't going to work on me anymore. Give it up already. Honestly, it's pathetic. Even though your salary is less than half of what I make, you act like you're in charge of the household and order me around. You push all the cooking and cleaning onto me, acting all arrogant, telling me what to do. You treated me like a slave, and now, if that all wasn't enough, you're cheating on me on top of everything else. How can you expect me to stay with you? You're trash, Neil. I deserve better.
Please, listen to me, Joyce. Don't just hang me out to dry. If I get fired, it's not gonna be pretty. Please, forgive me. You have to help me.
Well, I guess I could find it in myself to forgive you if you just do one thing for me.
Anything.
Sign the divorce papers.
You're joking, right? That's not what I meant.
It's useless to try and get me to stay with you, Neil. I'm coming back with my parents and my mother-in-law, and they're not happy with you. You better make sure you sign the divorce papers.
Wait, don't go, Joyce. Let's talk about this.
I have nothing to say to you. Goodbye, Neil. After that, I suspected that the two idiots might try to run away from the house or something, but they gave up and stayed there, waiting for us in shame. When Neil opened the door, he was slapped in the face by his mother. He was forced by her to sign the divorce papers on the spot and had to promise in writing that he'd pay me alimony as well. Then they were promptly kicked out of the house after my ex-husband removed his possessions. From here, it's only rumors I'm going off, but it seems they both resigned from their jobs after rumors of their affairs spread throughout the company. My ex-husband wasn't bold enough to get a new job in town because of the wild rumors about his incident with the police. He and his girlfriend soon left town. Last thing I heard, the two of them split up. Despite Neil's claims of being in love with her, I guess it wasn't that deep after all. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more like it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.